Welcome to Tarek Talks, peeps. I am back with Lo, and as I said, we are going to speak about exes. So let's just get into it. Do you know what I mean? Well, we did speak about relationships, which is cute, and I think exes always come with relationships because they either stay with you or they don't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
They do.
Where'd you start?
Where does it all begin? How does it, how does it fall apart? How does it all happen? I don't know. Tell me.
I don't know what you want me to say. Grow apart.
You do.
You want different things. Someone's not being nice to the other person, or you're not accepting or tolerating that behaviour anymore, so you've got to get out. So many different reasons, isn't there?
Yeah.
And when to call it a day. When is the right time to call it a day?
When is the right time? One of the episodes we talk about friendships, and in that episode I said I have a striking system with my friends. Okay. And do you feel that that's something that is important in relation? Is there like a 3 strikes and that's it, or is it literally like one thing you've done, I'm not loving it, we're not compatible?
The striking thing, I'm not sure about that. I just see how long I can take it for. But if it becomes something that I literally can't take, then I'm like, I tell the person, obviously. And if it keeps happening, then that's it. I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
But I do give it a good go. I don't give up easily.
That's good. It's not like a one thing, over, we're done. It's, but does it depend what it is though,
It depends on what it is. Because if someone's cheating on you constantly and you keep taking it, then that's not great.
Who's that on now then? Do you know what I mean? I always feel like, if you are cheating and then you're not leaving, who's even winning in this relationship?
Well, the person that's cheating, I guess.
Do you
they're
think?
getting the best. Yeah, because the person who's accepting it, they're not winning, I don't think. They're allowing that to happen.
Right.
I wouldn't be winning. No way.
Well,
I wouldn't
true.
stay with someone if they were cheating with me anyway. But if it was consistently, then like, no, hell no, get out of there.
If you were in that situation, is that because, the whole love is blind? Like, it's...
I can see how that can happen with people. Definitely. I know people make mistakes, and I'm not saying I wouldn't forgive, but there comes a point, like, don't take the piss.
I mean, of course, don't take the piss. No, we're not about that life. We're not doing shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't discuss this in relationships, but would sex be something that would end a relationship for you, and that's it? They'll become an ex?
Not straight away. I mean, like, if it was like really diabolically bad, like, you can try and work on things, because I think sometimes the first time you sleep with someone, it's not always great. You have to get to know each other's bodies and stuff like that. So you give it a while, and if they're really not cutting the mustard, then you tried everything. You tried the toys, you've tried the tantrum, you tried everything.
Yeah.
If it's not working, then I mean, I know sex isn't the be all and end all, but it is very, very important. And if you're not connecting in that way, then I could potentially see myself not staying. Yeah.
Ultimately, it's intimacy.
100%,
right?
Yeah.
It's that's where the connection comes from, and that's where everything kind of starts. It's intimacy, which then leads to the bedroom, then leads to having that connection sexually. Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
so if that's not there, then what is even the point?
Absolutely. Because I'm not the type of person that could just, I'm not, just like have like loose sex like that. That's not me as personally. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I like to have a connection first, and otherwise it's kind of like dead to me.
Yeah. Personally, I mean, it is for me too. Like there needs to be a connection, whether it is like a one night or not. Like if I was dating someone, as well as if it was a one night, like I need that connection. For me, it can't be literally you come and go. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I can't do situations like that. And I think as we get older and generations, next generations come into play, a lot of different things come into discussion. Like relationships are no longer one-on-one monogamy situation. There's now, throuples, and there's is it pansexuals? Is that the one where is pansexuals that's someone who doesn't identify?
Anyone that's attracted to anybody, any gender.
Yeah, but also I think there's an identity where a relationship like 1, 2, 3, 4 people are not, it doesn't matter. They can be with more than 3 people.
Okay.
I think, unless I'm wrong, I'm not sure.
Attraction towards people regardless of their sex, gender.
Got you. That's pansexual.
Yeah.
Right. So
Gender blind.
Gender blind. Cute. Not what I was talking about. But nowadays, like monogamy is hardly there, and it's rarely found, I feel.
Yeah.
So every generation changes it, and every generation someone has a different outlet of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very rare now for people to have exes.
But they still class them as exes though,
They would, wouldn't they?
if this is my ex, even though they wasn't technically in a relationship, it's
Yeah.
or someone that I used to know, you know, or
Yeah.
I don't know.
What would class an ex for you then? Because would you class an ex if it was 2 weeks or 8 weeks?
So 8
like
weeks,
said, yeah.
if I was seeing somebody for 8 weeks, but we didn't have a title, then I would not class that person as my
Right.
ex. I have to, for me, if I'm in a relationship, whether it's 6 months or a year, and then we break up, then yeah, that's an ex. But someone that you're seeing casually is not I won't class that person as an ex. I just say, oh, I was just seeing that person. Yeah, I don't think they deserve that title.
Yeah.
Personally, yeah.
You didn't earn it.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If you were walking down the street, you saw your ex about to walk past you, do you catch their eye? Do you look down? Do you cross the roads? What would you do?
It depends what ex it is, isn't it? I mean, I speak to quite a few of my exes. There's no like hostility. If I see the friendlier ones, they'll be hi, you know what I mean? But if it's one of the most recent ones, then I would probably be hiding or just like trying to avoid them as much as possible. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, because I ain't got time for that. The way things ended there.
No.
It's more like, I only speak to you when I absolutely have to speak to you.
That makes sense, yeah.
If we share a child, then yeah.
Right, then
but
there
other
is
than
still
that,
going to be
there's no being pally friendly, you know?
Yeah. And if that was the connection you had, like, is it literally just, about the child and that's that?
Yeah.
There's no other, like,
Yeah,
how you doing?
No.
What's life like?
It doesn't have to be like that
Course.
with other people, but in my situation, with one of my children's dads, then yeah, it has to be like that.
Yeah.
My girl's dad, I don't have that. Like we get on, we speak
nice.
about things,
Yeah.
with my youngest's dad, I can't allow that person into my space like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like you don't need that toxic.
Oh, absolutely. No, I've
extra
had enough
energy if you need that.
I don't need it.
No.
It starts off okay, like the vocab, and then afterwards, it's like there's always an ulterior motive, and then I get stressed out. I've just learned recently just to like, you know what, just keep it short and brief and to the point. Get what I need across, and if he needs anything about my child, then that's it. And then I don't want to go beyond that.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I need to protect myself.
Of course.
Protect my energy.
Hello. What do you do when you break up with someone? What do you do to get over the person, to move on?
Okay.
What
I do? So I like to have after I've had the talk with them or whatever. But because I need to, I don't feel it's healthy to ruminate in that. You got to feel it. You can't push those feelings down. No. Listen, you was with someone. You can't pretend there's no feelings there. You're gonna feel. So what I do, and which is quite effective. I listen to sad songs like Lionel Richie. There's a song called Still, or I listen to songs that we might have listened to when we were together and really get the emotion and cry it out. And I do that for a few days. Yeah. And so the emotion's not sitting inside me.
Yeah.
And then once I've cried it out, I feel so much better.
Nice.
So you have to have a grieving process.
That's true.
I mean, for me, it can take a few weeks or it can take longer, but I found that literally crying to songs, like really feeling the lyrics and stuff, it bloody helps.
It just releases
it. Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't keep it stagnant. Yeah.
Oh wow! Actually, do you know what? I kind of do that. Yeah, I kind of do that. But again, I haven't been in relationships. Like if I've been on dates and stuff, and I'm really into that person, and it just ended, then I would listen to songs that would make me emotional, make me cry.
Yeah.
And I guess it's a source of getting rid of everything that has that connection with that person. Yeah. But I also need to not speak or see anything from that person for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't always play by those rules though. I would like to.
Right.
But knowing what I'm like, I just feel like it's too drastic to cut. It depends on the circumstances, obviously, but I like to keep some sort of friendliness there, but not too much, obviously. And obviously, it depends on the other person as well. They might not want to speak to me either. So we'll just see how that goes. I have to honour what they want as well. If they don't want to hear from me, then I'm like, okay, cool, it is what it is. And if they draw that line, then I have to, like I said, honour that.
Yeah. Have you had an ex where you wanted to try and get back together with?
Yeah, I have, yeah. Even though I called it off, because it's like... You miss that person, but then you're getting back with them or I was getting back with them for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
And I think maybe when you have a child in the mix, you think you're doing it for the child, but it just takes a while to know, actually, no, this is not right.
It's not happening.
Yeah. And that I was kidding myself. I went back quite a few times and then I was like, this is not working. No, I just need to stop.
Yeah, you got a realization.
And I did reach my level and I stopped.
You stopped. You found your tipping point. And you're like, screw you.
Yeah, man.
That's what you need. Yeah. I guess sometimes you need to, that's what reminds you. You need a reminder of why it didn't work.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
It might help if there's someone else there as well, just to take, not a rebound, I'm just saying, just someone to take that might help so much.
Yeah.
I can understand why people would do that. But
did you have that?
So basically I started seeing someone. It didn't get serious or anything like that, but it was a massive distraction and it was helpful. It was useful. It wasn't a rebound. It was just that I just needed to stop, and it really worked.
There you go.
Yeah.
So would that be advice for these kids today?
Possibly not. Possibly not. I would say just invest in yourself. Just do you. Focus on the things that you want to do things that you enjoy, hang out with your pals, have a cry, do what you need to do, but don't always use another person. I'm kind of contradicting myself here, but
no, but I hear that. Yeah,
but absolutely make it about you and do what you want to do.
Yeah. I didn't ask you this in the relationships one, but I feel like it works with today with this one. Do you learn about yourself from these experiences? Like when you break up with someone, like is it, even if you broke it up or they broke it up, is there always something that you take away from it and it's positive?
Yeah, positives and negatives, because you can see that, where you may have possibly been toxic as well.
Right.
You can't always blame the other person. For myself, I've seen that, okay, I could work on that. Okay, if a couple of people are saying the same things about my personality traits, then I think, well, actually, maybe that's two different people saying it. Maybe there's things that I need to work on there. So I do take things like that away. I'm not completely ignorant to that. So I
hear that.
Yeah. What was the other part? What else did you say?
If you learn from it, like if there's anything you learn from it.
And also that I'm getting stronger, as in my tolerance levels, as in what I will accept. And what I will accept.
Got you. What would you not accept? What's on your top 5?
My
Leaving
top 5.
The shoes and the friggin'...
Hygiene.
Hygiene,
listen, mate.
Yes.
Hygiene.
Of course,
just
number 1.
Basic standard hygiene. And just to be a bit more presentable. If it's constantly, I'm like, you're not looking after yourself. Like, that's a real, like, off-putting thing.
Yeah.
Just look after yourself, Obviously, expecting me to do everything and then they just sit back. That is not the one. Like, if I'm not getting back what I'm putting in, then you got to go.
Yeah, you got to leave.
Yep.
Strike 1.
What was it? I've got to find 3 more. Obviously, ambition.
Okay.
Ambition, mindset as well, because it can be quite draining to have someone around you constantly that's in a negative mindset.
Definitely.
If everyone gets down sometimes, but if it's a constant complaining and negative, pattern, it's like, mate, just drop me out, or just try and do some meditation or something. Just,
of course,
just try and pick yourself out of it. And also, I'm not into that whole toxic positivity thing, but there's a limit as well that I need to protect my energy as well, because you can get infected by it. It happens. So that's the main thing. Also, guys, I know that you guys play computer games. It's fine, but there's a limit. Like, what are you doing with yourself? What are you doing with yourself?
Yeah.
As in, like, you can play it for a couple of hours, but what are you doing to improve yourself?
Right.
You're coming in from work and then you're playing a PlayStation or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, mate, come on.
How are you
developing yourself? That's not taking
you're not
you
a fan
in
of that, yeah.
I don't mind. Everyone needs to have a chill out.
In moderation.
Absolutely. Man.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
hear that.
Like, stop
also,
it.
pay attention to me. I'm here.
Right. Or like, if I've cooked dinner 3 times in a row and you're on the PlayStation and you're saying what's for dinner, or no one's mentioned dinner, so if no one's mentioned it, you're not saying anything, why don't you go, or I've cooked 3 days, I'm gonna cook.
Right.
Don't worry, Lo, I'm gonna make dinner tonight. Where's that? Why am I asking you to cook? Why? Or why am I asking you to, like, hang out or take your clothes off the line? Like, if I've hung it up for you, like, why are you waiting for me to tell you? Like, I don't want to be parenting anybody.
Yeah. Relationship is a 2-way street.
It always is. It has to
So
be. It has
strike
to be.
2. There we go. We're getting strikes out.
I think I did 4 there. I need to do one more.
Okay, one more for me to give you a strike 3, and that's it. We're an X. While I check my notifications, you can think. It could be anything, right? It could. I guess that's initiative. You need to use your initiative.
I guess if you are still living at home, that's fine. That's cool. As in, like, with your parents.
Yeah.
But don't come to my house with the same energy. Don't come to my home with the same energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even when you are living at your mum's, show that you're independent.
Yeah.
I need you to be independent. Yeah, absolutely.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Cute. Any exes have you experienced, like I said, like I'd love to vision me throwing a plate? Have you had those scenarios?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, tell me. What's the worst thing that has happened or you've done?
You don't want to hear it. No, you'll hate me if I say it. No, because people. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you who it is, but after it was a lot of gaslighting, a lot of this is really bad what I done, but I have to say.
Yeah, we need to know.
This is wrong, by the way, everybody. I did wrong, and I know it, but I was at a level where I thought, how is it? This person was being coercive, controlling, and when everything started clicking, when I started learning about things and about myself, I thought, wow, I've taken this crap for so long, and I was so angry thinking about it. I couldn't sleep all night.
Wow.
It was really petty and really bad what I done. So, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm going to say this.
Go on, tell us. I'm excited.
So I was so angry. I said, how can I get this person back? And I couldn't really. So I had to. So one day, I don't know what made me think of this. Please don't judge me. I weed in a beer can, and then he rung my buzzer, and then I live on the 4th floor, and I poured the beer can.
Oh my gosh!
And it went directly on him. And as he looked up, I went back like that, and I leant back. I was like, and I felt so good about it at the time.
Yeah.
At the time, I know this is awful, but
what was the reaction?
I don't think he realised. I think he just thought it was a drip. And then he got in the car and he was doing that. I could see him from the window, like looking at his clothes. Oh my gosh! And then he said to me, one time he rang me. He said, "Did you throw piss on me?"
He didn't even smell it.
He did. So I think he gathered, but a good lug one on him, yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's what you get. But that is bad. That is really bad. But I get it. That was years ago.
But sometimes things make us do things, and that's it. I mean, how you can justify it?
I can't justify it.
After?
No. No. I didn't apologise because I think he fully deserved it because of what he was doing. But it doesn't make what I did right.
Right. It's not like you do it again.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't do it. That was a good 10 years ago I did that.
Oh, okay.
And I can't believe I just told you that.
I love it.
That's proper gross, man.
We've reached another level of our friendship.
God.
Finally. It only took 10 years.
I know, right?
Oh, that's amazing. Well, again, I don't think I'll have that courage to do such a thing. But I just have all these visions, innit? I have all these things where I would do. Like watching Set It Off, I would do a Queen Latifah. I don't think it was Queen Latifah that set off the car. But I would do a Queen Latifah and...
Oh, you're talking about Waiting to Excel?
No, was it Waiting to Excel?
Where the woman, he's cheating with the woman at the office, and then she burns up the car, and then all these... Yeah, Waiting to Excel.
And she smokes a cigarette.
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
And was it Waiting to Excel where she went into the barbers and
cut her hair off? She had long hair and she cut her hair off.
She did, but didn't she also go in and be like, take your shit?
Oh, I don't remember that.
Was it not that one?
I don't know.
Maybe it's a different film.
Maybe it's the same film. Maybe I just don't remember that part.
See, this is what I grew up with.
Yeah.
So my vision
of
bad relationships, this is what I'll do.
That's worse. That's worse than throwing wee over someone, I think.
Do you think?
Yeah, and throwing plate at someone. I think that's kind of worse. I mean, that's kind of violent, isn't it?
It is violent, yeah.
Well, kind of what I did was kind of violent in a different way, I guess.
It is a different way. You're not physically attacking the person.
No, but yeah, I'm saying this I'm proud of it, aren't I? I'm sounding too happy that I've done this. Don't do this.
Don't do this. The one thing I did do was with a friend in secondary school I think I did say this in one of the episodes, but I put her hair in her bag and I zipped it because I was so pissed off with her, and she went, ow. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. But in my mind, I was like,
get that.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I was like, she was one of those girls that wanted to be like in Mean Girls, Regina.
Yeah,
like own her and be like, oh, so royal, and I was like, get everyone to do stuff for her. And I was like, yeah, cool.
She took advantage of you, so
yeah,
have
for
some
sure.
of that.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
that's something I've done. But okay, cool. Well, I think we should end it there because that was quite juicy. And I don't know. I don't worry. You might unravel something else. I'm not sure if I'm ready.
Yeah.
No, joking.
Let's not go
But
there.
thank you so much for continuing the conversation and taking it from relationships to exes. I thought it was quite lovely. Now I know you a bit more, which is fantastic. And I would hope this continues.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'd like it too.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for tuning in. Till next time, always remember to be you, free and fabulous. Bye.